emotional body. What I have come to learn and understand through going through all these experiences and trial and error in my own healing is the fact that I was living in my head a lot of the time. I relied on books, on mentors, on programs, on courses, on containers, and everything that I could get my hands on, which was keeping me stuck in overthinking and overanalyzing everything. Talking about a lot of my problems, talking about all of my feelings, but never actually feeling my feelings. And this is something that I am massively passionate about because it's been the catalyst for me to actually change, to break through, and to finally get to the core of what was keeping me stuck. Harbors everything, harbors all of what we've been feeling the minute we are born. Everything that we've gone through has left an emotional footprint in our body and stored somewhere. For sure, from having my nervous breakdown and really going through the depths of my own health crisis, is that physically I was healing. Physically I was doing all the things, but emotionally the damage was already created. And so breath work and the power of breathing to release what's trapped and stored within us has had absolutely tremendous of impact on my body, on my physical body, on my emotional body, on what I'm attracting and calling into the world, on my relationships. As a mum, we very, very often get to our emotional threshold and we react from that place of our cup being completely full, our emotional body being completely full. There's nothing else that we can physically take on. There's no room. There's no room. We're just so full of all these feelings that are living and churning within us that we just react. We react to our kids, we react to our partners, and we create this monster mum, as I like to call it, experience of life. Super reactive humans, because our emotional threshold just cannot take any more. So we've got to be able to do something to release that pressure. And being coached, being in group programs, although yes, is amazing. I'm still in them. I still have my mentors and coaches. As much as that is amazing, you're not feeling and having a release to create space to allow for all of the things that you want to call in. So we're just consuming. We're consuming more knowledge, data, more whatever you want to call it, and our body just can't deal. We live in our heads. We're constantly living in our heads, and we've got to get to a stage where we can live from our body, feel comfortable, feel safe, supported in our body. Breath work is an emotional release. At the end of the day, this is exactly what it is. People ask me how to describe it. It's a way of being able to have an emotional release to free up energy. And as busy working moms, we need energy. We need to be able to respond to life instead of react to life, because the two are vastly different. So a breathwork session with me is a process of breathing with a mixture of holotropic breathwork, which is an open mouth breathing. It can only be done guided, and neurodynamic breathing. The neurodynamic is because it actually allows us to bypass our head and connect with our body, bypass the thinking mind into our subconscious, where we can actually feel our emotions, when we can process our emotions, when we can release our emotions and get to the core of what's keeping us stuck and stagnant and still and unhappy and unfulfilled and stuck in negative thought patterns and living a life that does not light you up. Breathwork sessions have created clarity and awareness in me far beyond anything I could have ever learnt in a course, from a book, because I'm tapping into my body's innate wisdom. Who knew? Who knew that we didn't actually have to overthink everything? We actually had a heart that was intelligent and could actually guide us in life. Who knew? I didn't know, because in the Western world, we're taught to think from our head up. Like any suggestion of intuition or gut instinct and living from that is like damned woohoo, and you must be crazy. But I'm here to tell you it's not crazy. The power that our breath has to actually tap into what we've always known, what we've always had, but we've never been taught how to use, is incredible. It has completely transformed my relationship with myself. It has completely transformed my relationship with my children and my partner. It has completely transformed my health physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And the clarity I now have to show up in my daily life in any situation, now being able to know that I am safe within me, that I've got me, that I'm supported, that at the end of the day, as long as I'm breathing, I can get through anything. You can't buy that anywhere. And that power is free. It's a free resource. And not enough people are doing this. Not enough people know about it. Not enough mothers are actually getting to the core of their wounding. And we're projecting. And we've got these sisterhood wounds. And we don't trust people. And then we whinge and complain and we numb out. I want to live in a world where I'm free to breathe, free to be me, free to show my daughter what that looks like, what that feels like, what can be created for her, what power she has within her. I want this to be a conversation where more women are leaning into holistic approaches that don't rely on external factors. Obviously, yeah, I'm a breathwork facilitator and I'm going to take you through, I'm going to guide you through that. But at the end of the day, what you gain from that is going to be clarity beyond me, beyond anything else that's external of you. You've got all the power and the wisdom. It's in here every single day. We just need to create the space to breathe in a different way. If you want to know more about this, I run free classes once a week, free breathwork sessions once a week, and then I do an inner child deep dive one-on-one via appointment only. That's my paid service. That's where the piece de resistance is. But free sessions, guys, I just want you to feel the clarity. I just want you to have a release. I just want you to know that the power you've got inside of you is going to completely transform your lineage. It's going to break generational patterns that you didn't even know you had. It's going to allow you to step into life and live it freely. The confidence, the courage, the safety, the trust that you build within yourself by breathing in this way, because you've allowed those emotions to be released and to allow new good feelings in. I don't have words for that. I just want you to come and find out.